Okay, we are looking at relative extrema. We have the function f of x equal to negative 5 minus, this is 5 roots of x squared. And you can see a piece of the graph down here. Let me scroll. Okay, so here's the graph of the function, and you can see here where the red dot is. This is where the maximum is occurring. So we can see that the function is increasing, probably from negative infinity up to 0, and then decreasing from 0 to infinity. Alright, well, let's figure out how to find where this point's actually located. So here's our function. I went ahead and got it out of radical form, put it in exponential form. Now we're going to take the derivative. So derivative of negative 5 is 0, and then we want to take the derivative of this piece here. So we take the negative, or you take the 1/5, bring it out front. Of course, we still have this negative here. Subtracting 1 from 1/5, and we get negative 4/5. And then we want to take the derivative of what's in parentheses here. Derivative of x squared is 2x. Now I'm going to go ahead and write this back into a form that we can better see. And that is, I'm going to take this negative 4/5 here down into the numerator, get it back into radical form. And then we have the 2x, which is going to stay in the top, the negative, bring it out front, and this 5 right here needs to go down to the bottom. I could have kept this in exponential form, but I just went ahead and wrote it back into the form that we started with. We now want to take the numerator, set it equal to 0, and then solve for x. So x is equal to 0, so that's going to be one of our critical numbers. And then we want to take the denominator, set it equal to 0, and as you can see, the only thing that I can plug in here to get this whole side over here to be 0 would be 0. And of course, it's already one of our critical numbers. So the critical number is 0. Well, what we want to do next is draw like a number line here and put 0, list 0 here for our critical number, and then choose something to the left of it like negative 1, and then choose a number to the right of it like positive 1. Now we're going to take negative 1, plug it into the derivative, and we get a positive number out. So we know that the function is increasing anything to the left of 0. And then we plug 1 in, and we know that the function is decreasing from all numbers to the right of 0. Did I say? Okay, this should have been increasing here. Alright. Okay, well, by knowing that, we should know then that there's going to be a maximum occurring at 0. So I go ahead and plug 0 in, and we get negative 5 out. So our maximum is going to be occurring at 0, negative 5. And we could say now that the function is increasing from negative infinity up to 0, and then decreasing from 0 to infinity.